back to my channel. My name is Sarah. I am a yoga instructor and a cat mom, and today I'm going to be doing my June monthly spread for this summer, and I'm extremely excited to show you all what I did. So go ahead, get comfy, maybe grab your bullet journal, a glass of tea, whatever it may be, and let's get right into it. Hello everyone, and happy summer. I hope you all are just as excited and ready to say goodbye to spring and welcome summer in with big opened arms as much as I am. Summer is one of my all-time favorite seasons. It's the season of warmth. It's the season where we get the most sun. There aren't many storms. There's not many clouds in the sky. And it's all about just getting outside and making memories and just doing whatever it is that you love doing. And for me, everything that I love, I can do in the summer. I can go outside, I can go on hikes, I can sit by a pool or at the ocean and just soak up all of the sun and the vitamin D. And I get to eat fruit, and I love summer. And sadly, with everything going on in the world with the pandemic, and of course, as a college student having to take college summer classes, sadly, I will be inside most of this summer. But I am hoping that once June is up, I will be able to go out a little bit more as my summer classes kind of ease down at the end of June. But since we're speaking about June, you all are here to hear me talk about my June spread and not about my health or my summer plans or whatever it may be. So here we are creating the spread for our month of June. So when I was scrolling on Pinterest the other day, I ran across this quote that you see on my quote page that says, "Easy peasy lemon squeezy." And as soon as I saw it, I knew for a fact that this is what I was going to do for my June spread. I'm not sure why I saw the picture and just put the two together, but I saw it and was just like, I have to do it. So I made the quote page, and then I really liked the lemon that came with the quote, so I just kind of mimicked it on all of the other pages of the journal. And I do kind of forget that I have to do like titles on the pages. So like for this page, it would be the title of June, and then you'll see another place there's like, I forget to do a title for like my habit tracker and stuff like that, which I guess since it's my journal, I don't really have to add these titles if I didn't want to. But I personally just kind of like looking and just not having to really think about what I'm looking at. My bullet journal is where I come to just like unwind everything. So by adding these titles, it makes it easier for me to use. So that's why I add them. That's why I kind of messed around with different titles throughout this journal. And also, while we're talking about me forgetting things, I do want to apologize for if my voice sounds raspy at all. Again, I have been rather sick, so I'm trying my best to get this video out to you all and do what I can to supply you all with the plan with me that you are hoping for. But so moving on to this theme's color. Obviously, since we are doing a lemon theme, I went with these kind of mustardy yellows and this orangish yellow. Yellow is one of my all-time favorite colors, so I was actually really excited to get to finally use it primarily in one whole spread instead of it being like a secondary color or something. But of course, if you don't like the color orange or the color yellow, you could always do another color like green or orange or whatever it might be, just to get a citrus fruit that you enjoy, whether it be limes or oranges or whatever you may be, if you wish to do this spread but with a different color. Or if you just want to do a better color, you could always do that as well. But so here I am using, as always, like I always use, my Crayola Super Tip pens. I live by these pens. I've been bullet journaling for many years now, and I don't think I'm ever going to change up the pens that I use. Why go and spend a bunch of money when I can go to Target and spend like $15 on a pack of almost 200 different colored markers? Don't fix what's not broken, friends. But anyway, so moving on to the calendar section of my bullet journal. So I really enjoy having a two-page spread for my calendar section. And I typically do my boxes 6 by 6, so 6 wide, 6 long, with 1 box in between each day. And I did mess up at the bottom. I kind of shifted everything down 1 box, so the last box had to have 6 across and 5 down, which is okay. You know, we're always going to make mistakes, and mistakes are okay as long as you just roll with them and do what you need to fix them. That's one of the reasons why I write in pen, or I write in pencil before coming back with pen, because being the human that I am, I make mistakes. I make a lot of mistakes. So I try to... Oh, the kitten just laid on the phone. Hello. Sorry, guys. So I like to use pencil so I can do as little mistakes as possible when I come back in with pen. So anyways, if you want to use pencil, I highly recommend. If not, I give you all the props. If you come in and just use pen, 10 out of 10, I wish I was you, but I will never be you. Mistakes are okay, and I will embrace them when I do them in pen, but I will try to get as little as possible by using pencil first. So going back to the spread, again, I'm using my Sharpie fine point pen. I find that this is one of my favorite pens to use when doing my bullet journal. It doesn't bleed through much at all, and it really just allows me to do things exactly how I did them in pencil, just tracing over it, and it doesn't bleed through. Like I said, it does have a little bit of transfer if you slide your hand across it directly after writing, but I find that it dries up rather quickly. And there is another little kitten cameo. She definitely wanted to be a part of the video today, whether that be in the video that I recorded or in this audio. So there she is, and now she is currently sleeping right next to me, and I know after this video she ended up actually sleeping just right beside the camera view, and it was the cutest thing ever. I had a little person there, a little partner there with me to just bullet journal and talk to. Yes, I talk to my cat. It's completely okay. We all do it. And if you don't talk to your animals, I'm pretty sure you're lying. So going back, of course, to what I'm doing, I currently am just coloring in with the color scheme that I picked. I definitely stuck with this lighter kind of mustardy orange more than I used the oranges. Why do I keep saying orange? I definitely stuck with this more mustardy yellow color instead of using the more orangish yellow. I just found that I love this mustardy yellow color. It really goes well. And as always, I do kind of outline the dates that are important and have big assignments due in the color scheme, whereas the other dates I'll just go back in with my Sharpie pen and re-outline them later. So now moving into my 2 all-time favorite spreads in my bullet journal, and that is my sleep tracker, my expense and income tracker, and my health tracker. So like I said, I have been rather sick lately, so I did a little bit bigger section for my health than I normally would. And of course, one important part of health is sleep, and I love tracking my sleep. I don't know why, but I think at the end of the month it just looks so aesthetically pleasing to come back and look at it, and then to just like kind of weave it into how I've been feeling and and then weave it into my moods, how my health has been doing, and how like active I've been doing. It really just helps kind of let me know what helps and what doesn't with my health. And I did add kind of a cue of when I want to go to sleep and wake up. I find that this helps me kind of keep track of things, definitely when I'm so busy like I currently am with summer classes. I've been waking up at 7 a.m. almost every day, so it's really important that I get that full 7 to 8 hours of sleep. And I find that tracking this and making this tracker really helps me get to sleep. But if you don't want to track your sleep, or if you don't track your expenses or your health, you can always track something else. Just make this yours. Make it something that is going to be helpful to you and is just going to work. And again, here we are of me forgetting that I had to add the title for the pages. And of course I didn't have to do this, but like I said before, it helps me not really have to think about what I'm looking at, even though I know because I created it doesn't really make sense, but I'm not the biggest fan of these titles, and I wish I would have gone in and done a little bit better title job, but in the end, it is what it is, and it's my journal, and you all are only going to see this right now. And yeah, so moving on to my monthly habit trackers. I actually slacked on tracking my habit trackers last month, so I'm going to try to do it a little bit better this month. Again, I'm still tracking like taking my medication, getting my 1 gallon of water in a day, getting outside, working out, doing yoga, meditating, taking my medicine, and if I'm on my period or not. And these are just things that I always track, and I really enjoy tracking them. And I do the kind of the monthly layout for each just because it kind of really allows me to see where in the month I am, whether I'm looking at this page or if I'm like looking at my full monthly spread. I can be like, oh, today's this day, I have to go fill this spot in on my monthly spread. It really helps me just like see where I am in the week and remind me like, oh, by the way, this is what's due kind of thing. So I really enjoy doing my monthly tracker, and I'm kind of upset with myself that I slacked on it during May. And then moving on into the mood tracker, I wasn't sure how to do this mood tracker. I thought about doing 30 tiny little lemons, and then I remembered how much my hand hurt after last month of doing 30 tiny little butterflies, and I was like, I'm not doing it. So instead I just do a really big lemon with 30 sections. It definitely could have looked a little bit better than it did, but you know, I enjoy how it looks, and I think it's going to look really cool at the end of the month. So going on and talking about how I'm going to do my weekly spreads, I saw the YouTuber Amanda Rach Lee do this kind of style that you're going to see here in a moment on one of her Twitch live streams, and I really enjoyed the way she made it look. It looked so aesthetically pleasing, and I'm all about aesthetically pleasing. I love looking at my bullet journal and being like, I would 100% pin that on Pinterest. But so I saw her do this spread that you're going to see here in just a moment, and I was like, I have to do it because it not only gave me a section where I was able to just kind of put work and school in 2 different sections, and I'm able to see what I need to do for each day, but then it also gave me a section to kind of write down the important parts of that. So for example, I have one for my kinesiology class, and I was just able to write down all the pinpoints of what I have to do for my kinesiology class throughout the whole week, so I can get ahead if I want to, instead of just being like, okay, today I have to do this, and this. I was able to kind of just give myself that whole section to write it down, and I was also able to give myself other sections for my other class that I'm taking along with my work. I do have a lot of work going on this summer, and I love my job. I love being able to work during everything that's going on, and I am so lucky that I didn't lose my job because of everything. So I'm trying to take getting my work done just as importantly as everything else. But here is what this spread looks like that I've been talking about for so long. I hope you all find it as aesthetically pleasing as I do. And now moving into the final flip through of this month, I'm really excited with how it turned out, and I hope you all enjoy this month's spread just as much as I do. And yeah.
Well, there you guys have it. So that is my June monthly spread for this summer, and I'm so happy with how it turned out, and I hope you all enjoy it as much as I enjoy it. And if you did, go ahead and give this video a big thumbs up down in the like and comment section. Excuse me. Just so I know that you enjoyed this content and you want to see more of it. And of course, if you have any questions, comments, or concerns, go ahead and leave that also in the comment section, and I will get to it as soon as I see it. Or if you just want to talk, I enjoy talking. Let me know whatever it is you want to let me know down in the comment section. And if you haven't already, hit that big subscribe button and join this little itty bitty family that we're slowly creating. And yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Have a lovely rest of your week, and namaste.